this year, the Hess truck's here. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hess Toy Truck Zone. It's your host, Jack Principe. I hope you're all having a splendid Friday. Today what we're going to do is review the 1980 Hess training van. When you get this training van, it comes in like a little green Hess cardboard box. Obviously, it doesn't have the gas station theme or whatever. They didn't start doing that till like the 90s. So, but you're gonna get like a little cardboard base, as you can see, like right here, that is directly inside it. So glad to be able to cover this model with you guys. If anything, I'm really happy to cover this model with you guys. This happens to be one of my personal favorite Hess trucks ever released to the public, or in the fleet for that matter. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Okay, let me tell you the details about it. This has adjustable windshield wipers. And if you're not careful, you can actually break these. So you want to be careful with, moving these. This thing also has a illuminated Hess logos, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But I think, and also before I get to this part, I love the actual training van light or lights or whatever, like on top of the cab or whatever. It looks so cool. It looks like, an RV you would see like going down the road, or like a real training van you'd see going down the road. You see the vents here. I love the vents, the vent detailing here. And this part, oh man, this has to be like my favorite part. Just look at the antenna. You can swivel it and you can pull it out. It looks like a real antenna. I wonder how far. I think that's how far you can go with it though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it with that. You can't really go farther with it, but still, how cool is that? And just from the looks of it, it looks like a retro style kind of like training van. Like it looks like a classic. Or I should say, it looks classy. First time I've actually seen it say gasoline station personal on the side of the truck. No other truck that I've seen has ever had that. Or actually, this is another first too. This is the first time I've actually seen Emerald Hess Corporation, written on the side of the truck instead of on the bottom of the truck, because usually they're located on the bottom or the top. Usually the bottom, but never on the side of the passenger or driver side of the truck. What's also cool about this too, this is the only truck that actually has like the full interior that you're able to visualize or see through. So I really like that. I really like Hess that they give us a new look and give us a new touch with that. You actually can open these doors too. I don't know how you do that exactly, but I think you open it from here, I believe. From the back here, but I'm not sure how to do it. Hold on. But anyway, these things open up or whatever. So I can't figure out how to do it right now, but these doors do open up, and you actually are able to see the interior, the full interior, more of the interior that you wouldn't be able to see from where I'm at, or from not opening it. But anyway, this has real head and tail lights, rubber wheels, 6 rubber wheels. This is a true story, by the way. This actually went for $329, by the way, at Hess stations when it was released. And this is these vans or whatever were actually based on real life vans that Hess used to use to conduct training sessions, with the company or whatever. Now, they don't do that anymore, but they did do that back in the 80s and 90s or whatever. They did do that. I think a little bit in the 2000s too. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, for any Hess expert that wants to, argue with me or, give me, an idea. But anyway, I just love the green that lines the up and down the truck, the side and the front. The striping or whatever you want to call that. Super cool indeed. Also, these things, if you look closely on the bottom of the plate where the battery compartment is located, or I'm sorry, not where the battery compartment is located, but where the 4 rubber wheels on the back are located, you will see it says copyright 1978 Amarada Hess Corporation, made in Hong Kong. Let me tell you, or give you a brief, statement about that, or quick little story about that. The reason why these things were released in 80 and not in 78 when they were supposed to was because there was a long shoreman strike on the eastern U.S. and they couldn't unload these docks or unload these training vans. They couldn't unload them. Who knows why? They just couldn't unload them. So they actually were supposed to be they were supposed to be released in 1978, but they because of that incident they weren't able to release them in 1978, so they held on to them to 1980. So they were literally sitting in a warehouse for like 2 years. That's one of the reasons why this that would explain why it wasn't released in 78. As for the 1977 and 1978 Hess trucks or whatever, the 1978 Hess truck had it, and the 1977 Hess truck both have different rear logos. The 1978 one was actually supposed to be released in 1979, but since the gas crisis hit, they just figured that they released them in 1978, and we'll hold on to the training vans until 1980. And let me just tell you, that's an anonymous quote by my good dear friend Michael Roberto. And if you haven't checked his stuff out, please check his stuff out. He comes up with the name, or he comes as the name Hess Toy Truck, Hess Truck Books. So look him up. Look up his YouTube page. And remember, it's Hess Truck Books. So that's his page, his main page. So I would highly suggest looking at all of his content, because he's got a numerous amount of stuff that I think you guys would be pleased with. I know I have been pleased with a lot of his stuff. He's really helped me with knowing my Hess trucks or whatever, and learning everything that I need to know about them. I even have his book, which I'm going to do in another video, but please feel free to check him out. Anyway, without further ado, let me just get right down into this, what the details of this, and what it looks like in the dark, because that's where the magic happens. All right, let me turn my lights off real quick, and let me tell you, man, you guys are going to be blown away when you see this thing in the dark. All right, just gotta go back here, and this is what it looks like, guys. How classy is that? Look at this thing. It's got so much to offer. I mean, really. Now, if you guys are into the sounds, and this is a little bit of a disappointment because it doesn't have any sounds. But me, I'm like all Hess toy truck collector all the way, so it really doesn't bother me. But I just love it because it just has such a classy look, or a classy vibe. Like it's so like retro looking. I think every true Hess truck collector needs to own this in their collection, if you ask me. It's just one of those trucks you have to own in the collection, or you have to have. So that's gonna wrap up the video today. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you have any comments, or if you want to share any of your training vans or whatever that you have, or you have any information you would like to add, please leave your comments in the description down below. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching the 1980 Hess training van. This is your host, Jack Principe. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.